I use Shift for my personal life. So I basically am a Cornell graduate student. I'm currently pursuing Masters of Engineering in Engineering Management. And I'm also so I'm actually a product manager as well, which is what I want to do after I graduate in May 2022. So I kind of have like different workspaces in Shift. One is completely for like school, and the other one is for my product management projects. Like I'm currently also working as a product manager part time during the winters. So yeah, I would say mostly for personal use, just to like avoid all the clutter there is in my brain. That's something I use Shift for. I have like two personal. I mean, I have a personal email here, and I have my school email here as well. So those are my two email addresses. And then I have like a workspace just for Cornell, wherein I'm mostly kind of using, the bookmarks, which are there. These are completely like school based. And my other thing that I have is the product management workspace, wherein I have like all the bookmarks of everything that's, in product for me, which I have to like check on a daily basis. Other than that, I do a lot of blog posts as well, so which is why I have Medium here for easy referencing. All my notes that I create in grad school are on Notion. Shift is how I define it is, it is one of those products that you didn't know you needed until you have them. Until you have it. So, before Shift, I don't know how I worked, honestly. Like it was a mind clutter for me, maybe. And it is like it is for most people. But yeah, you wouldn't know it until you shift to Shift. As a product manager specifically, we don a lot of hats. We have to talk to the designers, we have to talk to the engineers, we have to talk to the management, we have to also be the face of customers. So it's donning a lot of hats and also switching a lot of context. And I feel that with so much of context switching taking place, it's imperative to have a system in place for all product managers to be very certain of what they're, what's happening around. So my philosophy is that you need to create a system with less uncertainties. So meaning that you need to reduce as many uncertainties that are possible so that the system is smooth and you're actually able to focus on things that really matter. For example, simply the context switching between two different projects that and that I'm responsible for. I don't have to search for different things at different places. Um, Having two workspaces for that makes it really easy for me to switch context, which is eliminating the uncertainty of not knowing where to find the resource or how to go about different things within that project. So one that is one uncertainty of its kind. The other uncertainty is the unified search, the feature which is there in Shift, which is like, for example, if I think of something that I don't remember exists where, is again another uncertainty of its kind, because when we are talking about multiple projects that we have to take into account, that uncertainty of not knowing where to find the document within those multiple projects, it becomes easy with that unified search feature. So just like that, I mean, there are so many different uncertainties as well, like having to not log in, log out again and again, the single sign on which is there for each of the emails that isn't supposed, I mean, that isn't there. And at the same time, you don't waste time on switching to different apps, which is again an uncertainty because you want to see everything side by side. And when you're doing one work, you're focusing on that. That's again another thing. Then another uncertainty is that, for example, I don't want notifications during that focused 1 hour that I'm giving to my product roadmap or trying to build another feature. So the uncertainty of having to address to new emails or notifications can be eliminated by just muting everything. So I think those are a few ways that Shift eliminates the uncertainties.
Do you have one favorite feature that is in Shift that you would share?
Absolutely. I think muting the notifications, because again, like the problem of decluttering, the problem of having constant distractions in your work, in your life. I think that's one feature that you need for like every workspace that you're going to, or everything that you're doing. So yeah, when I want to focus on my work, I just rely on notification muter and the customizations that it provides. I mean, you need to try it once. And you exactly like how I previously stated, that it is one product that you don't know you need. And the moment you start switching to that, you automatically understand how it declutters your life and it does things so passively for you that it just makes everything easier. And if you're spending like $100 on clothes and all of that without giving it a second thought, this is definitely something for your mind.